This video is sort of hard for me to make because anybody that watches this channel, anybody that is a member or subscriber to this channel, first off, I want to say thank you for the support. But secondly, you know that I love the Home Depot. You know that I always do tool deals for the Home Depot, or not for the Home Depot, but on the Home Depot. Home Depot has nothing to do with this channel. I don't talk to anybody at Home Depot. I have no contacts at Home Depot. They are not a friend of this channel, and they don't pay me at all. So I'm just making that clear. But I love their product. I love going to their stores. So this story here really has me sort of bummed out that I'm reading it. And it has to do with not only the Home Depot, but you in Canada especially. And I'm hoping not the United States, but I would be very surprised to read through this and this not happening in the United States. It's just allegations right now. But basically what this article states is that the Home Depot is pretty much in trouble. Let's go through this here a little bit, and I'll tell you what's going on. So the Home Depot is in hot water. And by the way, this is an article from Web Pro News, and there's other articles out there. I'm not the only one reporting. There's a few articles out there, but I just, this happened to catch my attention. This was posted today, January 27th, 2023 by Matt Milano. So this is a story that he wrote. I'm just, giving him a shout out. Home Depot's in hot water with its Canadian division sharing customer data with Meta without the proper consent. Now, I believe in the past, Meta got in trouble for collecting people's information. That's how they were making a lot of their money. And then iPhone basically switched something up in their phone terms of use, and they weren't able to do that anymore. It was like a $10 billion loss for them. But they were sharing people's information, and it looks like what's happening here is that anybody that was shopping at the Home Depot Canadian stores, and again, I hope this is not happening in the States, they were sharing that information. The Home Depot was sharing that information with Meta. It says the Office of Privacy Commissioner of Canada, so the OPC, which I'm not familiar with because I'm American, found that the Home Depot of Canada had been sharing customers' e-receipts information with Meta. The information included email and in-store purchases. So obviously this would be for ads that, and I'm just guessing here, but it seems like it would be for ads to be run on that person's channel, right? For them to see, and they would say, hey, this person's interested in the Home Depot or whatever they bought there. That way, again, Facebook could just send you that ad. It's very, very scumbaggery, if you will. As business increasingly look to deliver services electronically, they must carefully consider any consequential uses of personal information, which may require additional consent. Commissioner Philippi? I don't know. I'm not even going to try that last name. In this case, it is unlikely that the Home Depot customers would have expected that their personal information would have been shared with a third-party social media platform simply because they opted for an electronic receipt. Now, here's the thing. When you go to a store, you do not expect your information to be sold to other people. And this is why it's so disheartening to hear this coming from the Home Depot, because again, I'm there all the time. When I go to a store, I don't want somebody collecting information on me. I want to buy my goods and I want out. And I understand that's part of, whatever this is nowadays. You're buying online, but come on, this is just, it's dirty. So the OPC's investigation showed the behavior had been going on since at least 2018. Meta eventually used the info to compare users' purchases with the Home Depot ads showing in their Facebook feed. So there you go. That's exactly what I just said, and I haven't read this yet. Providing information regarding the effectiveness of the ad campaign. So they're making more money on the ads that you're clicking on. So Home Depot is taking your personal information, sending it to Meta, which again, I don't want anything to do with. I am not a fan of Facebook. I just do not like that company. Now, the Home Depot did say, and again, this is accusations, but the Home Depot defended its action by saying it relied on implied consent and that its privacy policy was available for all to read. The policy states that the company may use re-identified information for internal business purposes, such as marketing, customer service, and business analytics, and that it may share information for business purposes, such as with third parties. Thankfully, the OPC didn't buy. I don't remember ever going into the Home Depot and somebody handed me a contract saying, here, this is what we're going to do with your personal information. And I don't remember them, saying that to anybody. I don't remember anybody saying that to me. I would think that, You probably wouldn't shop there if you knew that they were selling this information, no matter what information it is. Thankfully, the OPC didn't buy the Home Depot's defense. The explanations provided in its policies were ultimately insufficient to support meaningful consent, Commissioner, whatever his last name, said. When customers were prompted to provide their email addresses, which I do, I have my account set up at the Home Depot. I am a pro member and all that stuff. So I type in my phone number, all that good stuff. When customers were prompted to provide their email addresses, they were never informed that their information would be shared with Meta by Home Depot, which again, Meta, I could care less about that company. I could care less if I ever see Facebook. Or how it would be used by either the company. This information would have been material to a customer's decision about whether or not to obtain an e-receipt, which I agree. The OPC also did not buy Home Depot's explanation that it didn't expressly ask for consent in an effort to avoid causing consent fatigue among customers. I have an issue to say. Customers need clear information at key transaction points, which I agree. Empowering them to make decisions about how their personal information should be used. Long story short, this is just disturbing. And I'm not a lawyer. And again, these are just accusations against probably my favorite store. It is. So it bothers me. You know, if somebody said, hey, listen, you know, the only place I shop is at Walmart, or the only brand of detergent that I buy is this, or the only bicycle manufacturer that I will purchase is this, and you found that they were doing that to customers, that would probably irritate you a little bit. It's just dirty, if you ask me. So I wanted to let people know, again, we have a lot of Canadian viewers on this channel. You know, are they doing this in the States? I don't know. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. I don't know. But again, these are the claims made against the company. I will be interested to see where this goes, but they need to stop doing this. I am not going to Home Depot to buy something for you to sell my information to, of all companies, Facebook, which I believe is just one of the scummiest companies out there on the market. And there's a lot of scummy companies, but Facebook, I'm just not a fan of. So I'm curious to know what you think. How do you feel about this? And hopefully they do the right thing. Well, they're going to have to do the right thing, but this should not be something we have to concern ourselves with when we're going to buy a 2x4, or we're going to buy some detergent or a power tool or a hand tool or tape measure. It's just something we don't need. So leave me a comment. So if you could share this link out with as many people you know so they know what's going on. I appreciate the support you show this channel. Smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification. Got another video for you right now, and we'll be back with more videos soon.